When I proposed to Emily, I thought I had found the woman I'd grow old with. We had been together for 3 years, shared dreams, struggles, and countless memories. Our wedding was only 2 weeks away, and everything seemed perfect. Her laughter filled our apartment as we discussed honeymoon plans, and her excitement made me forget every stress of wedding preparation. I trusted her completely, until that one night changed everything. That night, she was at her bachelorette party. Her best friend, Lisa, had organized it. A girls' night out full of games, dancing, and fun. I didn't mind. I wanted her to enjoy her last night as a single woman. She had sent me a few texts earlier in the evening. Pictures with her friends, smiling faces, and messages like, "Wish you were here, babe." Everything seemed normal. It was around 2 a.m. when my phone buzzed again. Half asleep, I picked it up. Her message was short, confusing, and devastating. "I accidentally slept with my ex. I'm so sorry." For a moment, I thought I was dreaming. I reread the text 3, maybe 4 times, hoping I had misunderstood. But there it was, in plain words. My chest tightened, and a strange stillness filled the room. I didn't reply immediately. My mind spun out of control. Accidentally? How could something like that be an accident? My hands trembled as anger and disbelief battled inside me. I wanted to call her, to scream, to demand an explanation, but I couldn't move. All I could do was stare at those words that shattered everything we had built. An hour later, she called. I didn't answer. She kept trying 5, 6 times. Then she left a voicemail, her voice breaking as she said, "Please, Alex, pick up. I made a horrible mistake. I don't know what came over me. I drank too much. Please, I love you." But I couldn't listen anymore. I turned off my phone and sat in silence until the sun came up. The next morning, she came to my apartment. Her makeup was smudged, her eyes swollen from crying. She reached out to touch my hand, but I pulled away. "Please, let me explain," she whispered. I just nodded, not trusting myself to speak. She told me that her ex, Ryan, had shown up unexpectedly at the club. He was friends with Lisa's boyfriend, and somehow ended up joining their group. They drank, danced, and according to her, one thing led to another. She said it just happened, that she didn't mean to, that it was a mistake she'd regret forever. I listened, but every word felt like a knife. I asked her one question. "If you still love me, why didn't you stop yourself?" She didn't answer. She just cried harder. In that silence, I realized something. Love without loyalty meant nothing. I told her to leave. For days after, she kept texting and calling, begging for forgiveness, saying she'd do anything to fix it. Even Lisa texted me, trying to defend her, saying it was just a drunken mistake. But to me, a mistake is spilling a drink, not betraying a person who trusted you with their heart. A week later, I canceled the wedding. I called her parents and my own, explained briefly that it was off. Everyone was shocked, especially her mother, who kept asking me to reconsider. But I couldn't marry someone whose first test of loyalty ended in betrayal. After everything, I went through the motions of returning deposits, canceling venues, and explaining to friends why the wedding was no longer happening. Each conversation felt like reopening a wound, but slowly I began to heal. I learned that heartbreak doesn't destroy you. It teaches you. Months passed, and Emily sent one last message. "I don't expect forgiveness. I just hope you find someone who loves you the way you deserve." For the first time, I didn't feel anger, just peace. Maybe she had finally realized the weight of what she'd lost. Now, when I look back, I don't think about her betrayal as much as I once did. I think about what it taught me, to value honesty over promises, actions over words. Love, I learned, isn't proven in good times, but in moments of temptation. And on that night, Emily chose her past over our future. It still hurts sometimes, remembering how close we came to a life together. But I know now that losing her wasn't the end of my story. It was the beginning of becoming stronger, wiser, and ready for something real.